Hey everybody, it's Meggi Liz, and welcome to today's video. So, today is going to be a little bit more of a personal video. I actually had this idea when I was like drifting off to sleep, but I didn't want to get up and grab my phone and be like, hey, remember this. Thank God I remembered the next day though. So, I'm going to title this video Story of My Life because I'm going to completely open everything up and tell you from as long as I remember to now about like everything that I've been through and everything that I've done. And I feel like this needs to be like a topic. Like I know there's a draw in my life and things like that, but I feel like there needs to be like something going around where they're sitting in front of the camera and telling their life. I don't know if there's actually a trend like that ever. I've never seen one, so let's get into this. So when I was 5 years old, that's about as long as I remember. Actually, no. I'm gonna start a little bit further back. Like, I don't necessarily remember this, but my sisters told me this. I'm gonna start from when I was 3. So basically, when I was 3, I just moved down to this house right here. Like, I've lived in this house since I was 3 years old. And I remember, like, we were still unpacking. Me and my sister were outside in the snow. And we looked next door, and there were 2 people. One was about my age, the other one was about my sister's age. So we're like, hey, let's go introduce ourselves. And me and the guy that was around my age, he was actually 2 years older than me. So he was about 5 years old. We became best friends. So, like, me and him became best friends. And we literally did everything together. Like, we would even celebrate our birthdays together. And I remember for the longest time, like, after he left, like, why did we do that? And then I ended up, I found him on Facebook, and come to find out, his birthday is, like, a week before mine. Like, mine's April 4th. I think it said his was March, like, 28th, I think. 26th or 28th. I can't remember. It's one of those 2 days, though. So, yeah, but, like, we did everything together, and he ended up moving away when I was, like, 11, which is kind of when I became, like, an actual loner. Like, I didn't do shit with anyone, ever, because I was so used to, like, spending my entire time with him. So, yeah, he was, like, my first, like, best friend, and he will always be, like, my childhood best friend. So now let's move on to when I was 5. I started kindergarten, and I was bullied for a very long time in my life, from when I was 5 to 14. But of course, like, at first, I didn't realize it was being bullied. I thought, like, oh, they're just, like, making jokes, whatever. I didn't know, like, what they were doing was making fun of me. And, like, I didn't realize until I was in, like, 2nd grade. And I remember this a lot. I was in, like, 2nd or 3rd grade, and I went up to my mom, and I was like, can I sleep in your bed? I can't sleep. She was like, yeah, sure. And then all I remember is me saying, I don't want to go to school tomorrow. And she asked me why, and I said, my exact words were, because the kids are mean to me. And that was, like, the moment my mom realized that I was being bullied. But of course, they didn't really think much of it. Like, how bad can it really be? Like, I'm in fucking elementary school. What they didn't know is it did eventually get worse as I got older. Like, when middle school hit, I was tormented. like, kids would, like, pull chairs out from under me and, you know, all of that shit. And it really sucked. Like, by what I remember is it was awful. And I still, like, have, like, nightmares about it. About, like, being bullied. Because they completely, like, kind of fucked my life up for the longest time. And finally, my breaking point was when I was in 9th grade. I was being cyberbullied by a couple kids I went to school with. And I just finally, like, hit my fucking breaking point. And I looked at my dad. Well, my dad came out, and I stopped crying because I didn't want him to know that anything was wrong. Because I didn't want to bring them into it, which I'm kind of glad I did, though. My dad realized that I just, like, been crying, and he was like, what's wrong? And I just fucking told him everything. I was like, I can't fucking stand being at the school anymore. So, when I was 14, I transferred schools. Like, my dad was like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to this Christian private school that's, like, 20 minutes away. So I started there, and I was fucking nervous because I've never been to another school. I've always been to the same school from kindergarten to 9th grade, so I was fucking terrified. I was afraid that I was going to just get bullied all over again, and the kids wouldn't like me, which turned out to be a complete opposite. Everybody loved me, thank God. Which, I mean, like, now looking back, I'm like, even if they didn't like me, fuck them. But at the time, I was one of those people that needed people to accept me because I never was accepted. And I went there for about a year, and I ended up getting kicked out because I was failing every single class except for, weirdly enough, Spanish. I can't even speak Spanish, and I still fucking, like, passed that class with, like, a B. Everything else I was failing, though, Fs, like, straight Fs. Not even kidding, like, not even a D, like, F. And, so I ended up dropping out of school when I was 15. And my sister told me about 2 years later that she was pissed when I dropped out of school. And she asked my mom, like, was talking to my mom about it. And this is something I'm kind of skeptical about talking about because it's such a personal matter. But I mean, like, why the fuck not? So my sister, she was like, why did you let her drop out? Like, she's not gonna do anything with her life now. Like, what is she gonna do? My mom stopped her. She was like, look, the reason why we let her leave that school, like the school I was being bullied at, is because we were afraid that we were going to come home and she was going to be hanging from the ceiling. And just talking about it makes me fucking want to cry. Because it's one thing that I was being bullied, but what people don't realize is it also takes effect on the parent. And their parent has to watch their kid in pain. And knowing that my parents thought that, but also, like, knowing how, like, the situation I was in, I wouldn't have put it past myself. Because I was diagnosed with depression. I was diagnosed with fucking anxiety. Like, I wouldn't have put it past myself. And it fucking sucks because I wish I never was put into that situation where my parents would have to feel like that. And it absolutely fucking sucks. Like, still to this day, I, like, have nightmares about being bullied again and dealing with all of that. And it fucking sucks. Because no matter how much I try to escape it, like, that was literally 5 years ago, and I still, like, it still follows me. And it fucking sucks so much. And, like, knowing that my parents had to watch me in pain. And, like, I didn't, like, never fucking told them about me being bullied, except for that one time in 2nd grade. And then when I finally fucking lost it, I never told them until then. And knowing where I was at the time, I wouldn't have put it past myself to actually end my own life, which fucking sucks that I ever had to be put in that situation, and that they ever had to, and that kids are fucking shitty. Like, it sucks that bullying is a problem. It fucking sucks. When I was 14, I found out I was bisexual, which I think I've talked about this before. I'm not exactly sure. I actually didn't even come out to my parents though until I was 15. And I was nervous as hell to tell them. Even though I knew that they were gonna accept me. Because they always told me no matter what, like, they would always love me and accept me. But I was still fucking terrified. I feel like even if you know 100% that your parents are gonna love you, even if you're gay, trans, bisexual, like, you're still terrified to fucking tell them. And my coming out story wasn't really that, like, spontaneous. I literally just went up to them. I was like, hey, I have a girlfriend. I'm bisexual. And literally both of them just looked at me. They're like, okay, whatever makes you happy. Like, yeah, that's pretty much it. I wish I would have done something, though, like, get into a closet and then just pop out and be like, huh? You get what I'm putting down? Like, I wish I would have done something like that, but of course I didn't, because I was already fucking terrified. And as you can tell from last week's video, I now have a amazing fucking girlfriend. Like, she is fucking great. And I absolutely love her. Like, the thing that sucks, though, is not all of my family knows that I'm bisexual yet, and I'm fucking 19. They have no idea. And I've been out for at least 4 years now. Since I was 15, which is when I, like, actually, like, came out. Some of my family don't even know. Like, my grams and great-grandfather don't even know I do YouTube, I don't think. And they don't know that I'm bisexual, because I know that they will... Well, my grandfather probably won't do shit, but my gram, she'll probably fucking nag me about for the rest of her life. Because she's a Bible-thumping Christian, and if you're not perfect, she'll judge you. Like, that's the kind of person she fucking is, which pisses me off. Like, when she found out I vaped, I was surprised that she didn't bitch at me more than she did. So, and something you guys should probably know about me is I don't believe in God. I am not a Christian. I don't fucking believe any of that bullshit. If you do, that's cool. Just don't judge me for what I do. Then I don't fucking care what you believe in or pray to. I don't fucking care. Just don't judge me for not believing in God. Sorry, I had to stop recording real quick because my mom, like, I heard her, like, put, like, the leg thing down on the chair. So I'm like, okay, she's gonna come to the bathroom. I already know it. But what I was saying is, don't judge me and I won't judge you. That's all I have to fucking say. Okay, what else to talk about with my life? Okay, so after I dropped out of high school and dealt with all that shit, I went back to get my high school equivalency of Missouri, which is pretty much like a GED, but better, in my opinion. Because a GED, like, you don't get certified by the state to graduate, but with high school equivalency, you do. So basically, it took me an entire year, like, a year and, like, 2 weeks. Because I started December 1st of, what year? 2015? Yeah, because I would be 16 that year. So, yeah, it was December 1st, 2015. And I went and took my test at the end of that, like, school year in May. I passed 3 out of 5 of them the first time. I failed math. Ooh, shocker. And I think it was science is the other one I failed. I passed my English with, like, flying colors, and same with history, which is fucking weird, because I don't know shit about history. Anything earlier than, like, the 1900s, don't fucking know shit about it. Even, like, the 1900s is still kind of questionable. But, that was, like, my second highest score somehow. Well, it was tied for second. But anyway, and then, like, a week later, I went back, took those 2 tests again. I failed my math again, but I passed my science. So I literally waited. Like, I studied from May. I went back to the classes in August, and December 16th, I went to take my math again. It tied with my highest score. Somehow. But it did. So, right before I took my test, I was actually going through a really hard time because my friend Angela passed away, who I pretty much grew up with. Like, she was like an older sister to me. She was 22 at the time. And it was a very hard time for me and my family because we were all very close with her, especially my sister. If it wasn't for her, I would have never met her because they are the same age. So I remember my sister found out she was pregnant, like, the day before, Angela passed away, and she was going to tell mom and dad that day, and then she was going to go and tell Angela and Ashley, which is another one of her friends, like, the next day, and then found out that she was in the hospital and passed away, like, a couple hours later. And it was a very hard time. Like, I don't think I've ever cried that much in my life. Like, I fucking bawled. Like, I completely lost it. And then, like, you know, at funerals, you can go by the casket, say your last words. I couldn't say anything. My mom had to say something for me. Because I was so fucking torn up about it. Because years before that, a guy I grew up with who was only 15 also passed away. So, it was like deja vu, because they both passed away with, from asthma issues. They both had twin sisters. They both died extremely young, and I grew up with both of them. So, it was like deja vu all over again. And it fucking sucked. And when she passed away, I told myself I was going to pass this fucking test for her, and I did. So, I was supposed to graduate in the class of 2017, but I actually practically graduated in the class of 2016 because that's when I passed my test. Like, even like the tassel they gave me said 2016 instead of 2017. So, even though my graduation was in 2017, it was in May. But yeah, like 2016 was a hard year for me. Because I was focusing on school, and then my best friend passed away, and a lot of shit happened. I definitely dealt with it a lot better than I was expecting, which is good. So yeah, and I also had a shit ton of fucking jobs that year. Yeah, it was 2016, and I only had like 2 jobs that year, never mind. One of them I had for 2 months, the other one I only had for 3 days, and that is because it was at a motel, and the chick that ran it was a fucking bitch to me. Like, she would cuss at me if I messed just the littlest thing up. Like, if I left a speck, like, that big on the ground, she would cuss at me and tell me I was doing it wrong. I'm like, I don't think people are gonna come into this room and be like, there's a tiny speck on the ground, I want a refund. Like, bitch. And I had emotional and mental and anxiety attacks 2 of the 3 days I worked there. And I told the bitch I was never fucking coming back. And right before I walked out, I remember turning around and saying, I said, no wonder why you're in so much need of help. If you treat people like this, I would fucking quit too. No, I guess that isn't what I said. It was something along the lines, because I did quit. It was something, I don't know, I'm tired. It's like 2 in the morning. Shut the fuck up. I said something along the lines of, like, no wonder why you're in need of help. Like, I know I did say that part. I was like, if you plan on keeping anyone for longer than a week, clean your act up or some shit like that. Or, like, treat your workers here better or some shit. I can't fucking remember. And then in 2017, oh, big year for me. So I had a job for about 3 weeks. It was at a nursing home. It was literally the worst job I ever had, because literally in 1 week, like 5 fucking residents died. I'm like, this is not normal. And I literally watched a guy die. Yeah, I watched a guy die. Like, choked to death. Yeah, it wasn't good. And then this fucking bitch-ass resident who was like 80 years old, like fucking cussed at me and told me she was gonna get me fired. Made me cry. But I'm like, bitch, I don't care if you're fucking like 100 years old. I will bitch slap you if you talk to me like that. Like, just because you're old and you live in a home doesn't mean you can treat people like fucking garbage, you bitch. Oh, it took me literally everything not to just fucking, like, grab a wheelchair and just, yeah, try to get up now, bitch. Yeah, she was in a wheelchair. But I mean, like, I don't care how fucking old you are. Don't treat people like shit and not expect to get literally the entire shit knocked out of you. Oh, I hated her. Like, at first, I loved her. Like, she was so nice. And then that happened. I'm like, well, you know what? Go fuck yourself. So yeah, that happened. And then I ended up walking out mid-shift because I had a anxiety attack and I had a emotional breakdown in the middle of my shift. So I had to walk out. Like, I left. Didn't tell anyone I was leaving. Texted my boss on the way there while I was crying because I was walking to my sister's work, which was like a 10-minute walk. So that happened. So a couple months passed, no job, unemployed, worthless piece of shit. I started my job at McDonald's, which is where I work now. I've been working there for a little over 8 months now. April 5th marked 8 months, which I'm recording this like 3 weeks before I'm posting it. I have 3 weeks of videos already recorded because I only post like 1 a week, so it's only 3 videos, but still, I've recorded all of them today. Right? What is the second video oh yeah, okay, never mind. I recorded 2 of them today. And then the other one, like, earlier this week. Some shit like that. I don't know. So yeah, 2018 so far has gone pretty well. Like, I met my amazing girlfriend. I have a stable job, even though it definitely makes me want to pull my hair out sometimes. And some of my coworkers, like, I love all my coworkers, but sometimes I feel like punching some of them. Yeah. You have no idea, like, how bad, like, just working there has made me learn how to hold hold my tongue, like, bite it. Because, like, some of them just, like, coworkers, like, a lot of the customers that come through, oh, boy. I would tell you some stories, but it could possibly get someone fired, so might as well not. Not me, but I like the person that did this, so I'm not gonna say anything. But, like, some of my coworkers, like, at first, like, there was this coworker, I'm not gonna name names, me and her did not like each other at first. Like, we were at each other's throats, and one day, I almost punched her. Like, square in the fucking face. I was like, bitch, I don't care how bad of a day you're having, don't make me punch you. And it was actually a manager too. I don't know if I already said that. Like, all of my coworkers are pretty cool, but like, I butt heads with a lot of the managers. But I mean, like, some of my managers, we butt heads, but it's in kind of like a fun way. Like, we both know it's for fun. Some of them, I'm like, is this really for fun, or are you actually, like, kind of pissed at me? I can't tell. Like, for the past couple days, like, couple work days I had, me and one of my not coworkers, but managers were butting heads like a motherfucker. I don't know why, but, like, me and her, like, always got along, and then, like, for some reason, like, we just kind of fucking went at each other. Like, she treated me like shit, so I treated her like shit back. Yeah, it was a very interesting couple days. But also, we were both kind of stressed, because I was working 9-hour shifts for literally, like, a week straight, and I wasn't used to that. And then she was having, like, really long shifts as well. So, I mean, it's understandable. And also, when I go back to work Tuesday, which this video won't come out till like 2 weeks later, that entire week, except for Tuesday, I have 9-hour shifts. Tuesday, I have 7 hours. So, I'm excited for that. Dude, this could be like a really cool, like, nose ring. It's fucking huge, though. It's like a bull ring. I look fucking awful. God, I'm really tired. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty much the story of my life. It started off depressing, and now it's me just laughing. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to move on to the outro now. You like that noise? God, I'm tired. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up. Smash that like button. Just hit it with your fist. Actually, don't do that. You might break your phone. All my social media will be down in the description. My Instagram, Snapchat, Musical.ly. What am I missing? Twitter and Patreon will all be down in the description. Subscribe if you already haven't. You better fucking do it. I see you watching this. Fucking do it. I'm like not even actually looking at the lens like the entire time. I'm just looking at my screen, so it looks weird. Hi. God, I'm really tired. Sorry. But you better subscribe. I see you right there. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and as always, stay lit. Yeah, I got my outro down. Bye guys. Damn it.